Lily, wearing a clean white shirt and bright red pants, was taking a walk all by herself on the soft green grass near a shiny lake. Her eyes were wide with curiosity as she looked at everything around her. In an empty part of the garden, she saw a big, round pumpkin. Lily was fascinated. It was like she had found a treasure. She used all her strength to try and lift it, but her little hands weren't strong enough. Not giving up, she started to push the heavy pumpkin along a dirt path. But uh-oh, there was a hole in the path, and the pumpkin rolled right in. Lily wanted her treasure back, so she bravely jumped into the hole after it. But now, she had a new problem. She tried to push the pumpkin out of the hole, but it wouldn't budge. You could see the confusion on her little face. She tried over and over, hoping she could get her prize out. Feeling frustrated, the little monkey just stood there, not sure what to do next. But Lily was a smart little monkey and knew she couldn't do it alone. She needed help. She quickly climbed out of the hole and went to find her dad. She found him at the goat pen, busy feeding the goats. Lily walked right up to him and gently pulled on his shirt. Her eyes had a look that said, "Dad, I need your help."
Kéo ba đi đâu Ly? Hả? Thôi đi nào, đâu đi đâu? Đi đâu bà chân đi ra ba đi nào.
Her dad understood right away, stopped what he was doing, and followed her.
Đi dẫn đường đi. Đi đi. Dẫn đường đi con. Ly đi đâu đây? Đi chậm thôi, chờ bố đi với nào.
Lily led her dad to the hole where the pumpkin was still stuck.
Con không lên được cái này hả? Con hai bí lên không được hả? Hóa ra là Ly làm rơi bí trên đây đúng không? Cần ba giúp đúng không? Hả? Không lấy lên được à? Có thử lấy cho nào. Đúng rồi, không lấy lên được nè. Và ba đây giúp đúng không? Ly giỏi quá. Phải biết kêu người đến giúp nhá. Lúc nào mà khó khăn quá thì kêu giúp nghe chưa? Nhá.
Her dad watched her try one more time. Then he smiled, gently bent down, and helped her pull the pumpkin out.
Nặng quá thì gọi ba nhá. Bí ngon nữa nhá.
Lily's face lit up with happiness and relief. She jumped up and down, cheering next to her dad. They both looked at the pumpkin, sharing a sweet, happy moment between them.
Đi nào. Đi này. Đây.
After her dad helped with the pumpkin, Lily's adventure wasn't over. She zipped up a guava tree, jumping from branch to branch like a pro. Her eyes lit up when she saw a fresh green guava. After a few tries, she finally picked it. She sat proudly on the branch, munching on the sweet and crispy fruit she had worked so hard to get. Meanwhile, inside the quiet house, Lily's dad was still fast asleep because he had worked late the night before. After her garden adventure, the little monkey ran inside and saw her dad sleeping. She had a mischievous idea. It was time to wake him up. She gently pulled the pink blanket off of him. When that didn't work, she climbed onto the bed and tried to shake his leg, even pulling the blanket all the way onto the floor. When nothing else worked, she climbed on top of him, gently patting his head and playfully trying to open his eyes. She even tried rubbing his feet, but it seemed nothing could wake him up. She even tried massaging his legs, then climbed up to the headboard to continue her wake-up attempt. It seemed nothing could disturb her dad's sleep.
Dad.
Suddenly, a brilliant idea popped into her head. She ran outside, grabbed a pink radio, carefully placed it on the bed, and turned the music on full blast right next to her dad's ear. The fun, lively sound filled the quiet space, with the strong hope that it would awaken her sleeping father. But no matter how loud the music was, her dad didn't wake up.
Ly ơi, Ly. Trời ơi. Cái gì vậy? Cái gì đấy Ly?
Seemingly tired from her relentless efforts, Lily finally gave up. The little monkey snuggled into her dad's warm embrace, seeking comfort and peace. A feeling of love spread over her, and the little monkey slowly drifted off to sleep, perhaps dreaming of fun adventures with her beloved dad. The next morning, the little monkey woke up and went to her favorite yellow beanbag chair. She pulled it over to the door and sat, looking outside, excited for the new day to start with her dad.
Oh yeah.
A little while later, her dad came out holding a helmet. He said he had to go out. Hearing this, Lily's little heart sank. She ran to him and hugged his leg tightly, her eyes filled with tears. She didn't want him to go. Her dad smiled, bent down to pat her head, and gently told her to be a good girl while he was gone. When the door closed, Lily felt so empty. She watched him leave through the window with a sad face. She ran after him, trying to stop him, but he was already on his motorcycle.
Đi về ha. Cái gì đấy? Nha Ly. Đi vô đi con, đi vô đi. Đi vô đi. Vô trong nhà đi, vô trong nhà đi. Sao?
Feeling upset, Lily plopped down on the steps and pouted.
Đi vô nhà đi con. Xong ngồi đấy. Con đi mà. Hả? Con đi hả? Sao Ly? Vô nhà đi. Vô nhà đi. Sao? Gì vậy? Đi Ly. Con đi à? Đi đây.
Dad.
Đi vô nhà đi con. Xong ngồi đấy. Con đi mà. Hả? Con đi hả? Vô nhà đi con.
Just as the motorcycle was about to go, Lily made a quick decision. She leaped onto the back seat, determined not to let her dad go alone.
Đi hả?
Her dad was
Bà
surprised.
lấy mũ đi, đi vào lấy mũ đi. Đi vào lấy mũ đi, rồi đi đã.
He turned around and saw the determined, loving look in Lily's eyes, and his heart melted. He gave in.
Cô nhà lấy mũ đi.
Okay, he
Cô nhà lấy mũ đi,
smiled.
lấy mũ đi.
If you want to come, go inside and get your helmet. Just like that, Lily's sadness disappeared and was replaced with pure joy. She ran into the house like a lightning bolt, climbed the shoe cabinet to grab her favorite blue helmet, and ran back out, proudly handing it to her dad.
Rồi, trở lên đây nè. Trở lên. Đây. Đây đi. Đây.
He smiled and sat her safely in front of him on the bike, and off they went together, starting a new adventure full of smiles.
Beep, beep.
After the fun trip to the market, it seemed another change was coming. The dad started packing, putting clothes into a red suitcase. Lily watched curiously from the doorway, her clear eyes filled with worry, sensing that something wasn't right.
Aw.
When she saw her dad wasn't looking, Lily secretly carried out her little plan. She thought that if her dad's clothes weren't in the suitcase, he wouldn't be able to leave. So the little monkey quickly took the clothes her dad had neatly packed, trotted over to the closet, and secretly put them back inside.
Great job.
Lily đóng nè. Cái đồ mình đâu? Ôi trời, sao nằm đây? Hả? Kìa. Sao đồ nằm ở đây thế nhỉ? Mình lấy hết ra đây được mà. Kỳ đây. Hay là Lily bỏ ta?
After he finished preparing, the dad picked up the suitcase and left the room, leaving Lily alone.
Chào Ly nhé.
Her little plan had failed. The little monkey rushed after him, clinging to the suitcase as if it were her last hope.
Ly ở nhà ngoan nhé, thấy chưa? Lát gì lên chơi với Ly nhé. Không? Ly ngoan nhé, thấy chưa?
Her dad stopped,
Ở nhà chơi
bent
rồi,
down to
lát nữa
hug
thì
and
mang
kiss
sữa
her,
Ly nhé.
and promised he would be back
Được.
soon.
Ta đi 1-2 hôm mà về nhé. Thấy chưa? Hãy làm nhé. Đi ở nhà đừng có buồn nhé, thấy chưa? Về mua sữa cho Ly nhé. Sữa chua nhé, được không? Ừ? Nhé. Nãy Ly cất đồ của ba đúng không? Ừ? Có phải không? Ừ? Ừ? Ly ngoan chưa? Ha? Nhé. Ly ở nhà ngoan nhé, thấy chưa? Ha? Ở nhà đừng quậy nhé. Chưa? Nghe lời gì ha? Ừ? Nhé. Sao? Sao? Sao Ly? Ừ? Được không? Về mua sữa cho Ly nhé. Nhé. Ly ngoan nhé, thấy chưa? Bà có điện thoại nhé. Đi ở đây đi.
Just then, his phone rang. He had to go back into the room to take an important call. Left alone, Lily could only sit silently beside the suitcase, her little heart heavy with sadness.
Dạ, vâng, em lên ngay nhá. Vâng, vâng, đang chuẩn bị đồ đây. Dạ. Đúng rồi. Xíu nữa qua đó. Dạ, đúng rồi.
Feeling lonely and lost, the little monkey quietly wandered off and disappeared from the house.
Ly ơi! Ly! Ly!
When the call ended, the dad came out but
Lily?
couldn't find Lily anywhere.
Đâu rồi?
Worry immediately appeared on his face.
Lily! Ly ơi, gì đang tới Lily? Lily! 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 Lily ơi, gì đang tới kìa? Lily! Gì đang tới kìa con?
He searched all
Đâu rồi?
over the house, calling her
Lily ơi!
name, but there was no answer.
Lily! Đâu hả? Lily ơi! Gì đang tới Lily ơi? Lily! Gì tới kìa? Gì tới chơi với Lily kìa? Lily ơi! Lily! Lily ơi! Đi đâu không biết?
As it started to get dark, his anxiety grew.
Có phải con đây không? Lily. Ồ, trời ơi, Lily. Lily.
Finally, he took a flashlight and went out to the backyard to a small wooden shed.
Lily, sao nào đây?
He opened the door and shone the light inside. A heart-wrenching sight met his eyes. Lily was curled up alone in a basket lined with straw, her eyes reflecting loneliness and fear in the beam of light.
Tối không về nhà ăn cơm hả? Về ăn cơm chứ. Qua đây nào, qua đây.
Her dad gently picked Lily up, held her close, and wrapped her in warmth and comfort.
Thấy chưa? Thích nằm đây à? Thích ở đây chơi hả? Đi chơi với cả hả? Đi về nhá. Nào đi về nào.
He carried her back to the room and opened the suitcase as if to prove he wasn't going anywhere anymore. He placed Lily inside the suitcase, where she had sat before, and gently patted her, helping her feel safe again in his loving arms.
Cắt tủ nhá, được không? Cắt tủ nhá. Rồi đến đây. Cắt tủ nhá. Đó, cắt đi luôn nhá. Nhà với Ly ha. Đây ha. Rồi nhà chơi với Ly nhé. Được không? Nhà chơi với Ly nhé. Nhé.
The next morning, the atmosphere in the house was warm and familiar again. Lily, in a new white and red outfit, was sitting obediently at her small study table. Meanwhile, her dad had gone out early. He went to a local market to buy fresh food, preparing a special meal for his little daughter.
Dad.
When she heard the familiar sound of her dad's motorcycle at the gate, Lily immediately abandoned her work. She ran to the door, her eyes sparkling with joy. The moment her dad walked in, Lily squealed with delight, curiously looking into the grocery bags he brought home.
Đi lên bếp làm đồ ăn nào. Đi đâu? Lên đi con. Lên đây đi. Lên đây. Đây ngồi chờ bà tí nha. Ngồi đây chờ nhé. Đây Ly này. Đẹp không? Thấy có chuông đấy, đẹp không? Cắt cái này cho Ly ăn nhé. Hấp cái này cho Ly ăn nhé. Bây giờ Ly lấy cho ba cái rổ đi.
In the kitchen, Lily enthusiastically became a little sous chef. She stood on a box, watching her dad's every move with intense focus. When her dad started cutting a bright red bell pepper, Lily leaned in close.
Cẩn thận cái tay ha. Rồi, cái này đến đây. Chúc ha. Cái này bỏ đi nha. Cái hạt này không ăn được ha. Thích kiểu nào? Các kiểu này nha. Được không? Con bỏ kia cho ba đi. Đúng rồi, cẩn thận đi.
Carefully picking up each cut piece and putting it into a small, cute basket.
Giỏi lắm. Đây nữa đi. Đúng rồi. Đây. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Cảm ơn nha. Và thì ngon nhá. Thích ăn lắm đúng không? Cái này thì ba bỏ ở đây. Sơ đi ha. Để bà bỏ cái rổ rác nha. Giỏi, cảm ơn Ly nhá. Đúng rồi.
Next came the potatoes and carrots, and she diligently continued her task, meticulously gathering every piece of vegetable her dad carefully chopped, including the cute flower-shaped pieces of carrot.
Đây nữa Ly. Đây nữa này. Đây nữa Ly. Đây nữa Ly. Đây nữa Ly. Rồi cảm ơn Ly, qua đây ngồi đi, giỏi lắm. Giỏi quá. Từ từ để ba cắt nha. Cắt cho nó đẹp ha. Đây coi. Đúng rồi, giỏi đó. Đây coi. Đây nữa. Giỏi, đây nữa. Giỏi. Giờ mình lấy cà rốt nhá. Cái này vào đây ha, vào đây này. Đó. Vào đây. Để tôi gọt sơ sơ cái vỏ này ăn cho nó ngon nhé Ly nhá. Tạo hình nhá. Đấy. Rồi. Nó lại hình đẹp đẹp xíu ha. Cho Ly ăn thì nó mát cả nhà. Đây. Đấy, đi bỏ kia đi. Rồi đó. Bỏ kia đi con. Bỏ kia đi con. Đó. Đây nữa này. Đấy. Đúng rồi. Rồi. Đó. Đúng rồi Ly. Bỏ vô đi. Rồi đó. Đây nè. Được rồi. Giờ đi rửa nhé, để rửa sạch nhé.
When everything was ready, Lily hugged her dad tightly as he carried the basket of vegetables to be washed under the tap.
Đi, cẩn thận nhé.
Back at the counter, her dad spread the colorful vegetables in front of Lily. While he prepared a hot pan, Lily couldn't wait and sneaked a piece of bell pepper to taste.
Ô Lily, vào đây nè. Lily, lấy cho ba bơi đi con. Mở tủ lấy ba bơi nhé. Rồi, cảm ơn Ly nhé. Trên đây ngồi nè. Trời, đi giỏi quá. Cảm ơn nhé. Nó xào với cho Ly một ít nha.
Finally, the meal was ready. Her dad carefully arranged the beautifully cut vegetables on a wooden plate.
Đi chờ tí nha. Đây, một tí cà rốt nữa đây nhé. Rồi. Đồ ăn của Ly tới đây.
And brought it to Lily's small table.
Theo ghế đây gà. Rồi, phải ngoan nhá. Ha. Đây, của Ly đây.
He handed her a small fork.
À, không ăn đấy hả? Để con ăn này đi. Ăn này đi. Đây này, cắn cái này nó cứng ha.
After a few clumsy attempts, Lily successfully speared a flower-shaped piece of carrot. She ate it with relish, her face glowing with pride and satisfaction. She continued to enjoy the nutritious meal she had helped prepare, a meal filled with the love between a father and his daughter.
Bắt đầu nữa là cái ly này. Đây. Đây nó thẳng nha. Ui, nó cứng quá à.
Morning sunlight peeked through the door, gently waking up little Lily. The baby monkey saw her dad was still sound asleep, his face looking peaceful and kind. A sweet idea popped into Lily's head. I'm going to do something special for Dad. With great determination, Lily began her secret plan. She found her favorite blue helmet and carefully put it on like a true explorer. Her little heart beat with excitement. Quietly, Lily snuck out the door and found her beloved pink supercar. The adventure began. Lily Lily drove her little car down the path. Her eyes lighting up when she found a bush full of ripe tomatoes. She happily picked the bright red tomatoes and placed them in her car, imagining her dad's smile when he received his gift.
Ly ơi! Ly! Ly ơi! Đi đâu rồi?
But soon, she felt a little disappointed when she realized there were no more tomatoes to pick. Oh well, she thought, this is still from my heart.
Ồ, ở đây cái xe đâu rồi? Chơi đâu?
On the way back, something unexpected happened. Lily's car came to a sudden halt in front of a giant boulder
God.
blocking the path. At first, Lily was a little panicked. But then her determination to bring the gift home to her dad overshadowed everything.
Aww.
She gathered all her strength, using her tiny hands to push hard against the stone. But the stone wouldn't move an inch. A sense of helplessness and a bit of self-pity welled up. Not giving up, a new hope sparked. Lily stood by the road, waving her tiny hand, hoping someone would see her. Luckily, a man on a motorbike stopped.
Có chuyện gì vậy đi?
Lily looked up at him with her big, shiny eyes, as if to say, "Please, can you help me?"
Xe Ly bị sao vậy? Để mình giúp Ly nhá. Để mình giúp Ly nhá.
Thank you.
Đây, để mình giúp Ly nhá. Này, ra đây này.
Understanding the situation, the kind man easily pushed the rock aside, clearing the path for Lily.
Đây. Ly nhá.
Lily was overjoyed. She ran back, tugged on the man's hand, her eyes filled with deep gratitude. A silent but sincere thank you.
Chào nhá.
Now, the way home was clear, and the surprise gift for her dad would soon be delivered. But when she got back and peeked through the door, her dad was still fast asleep. Not wanting to bother her dad, Lily decided to find her own fun. She looked out the window, a mischievous idea sparked in her mind. Lily quickly grabbed her favorite skateboard, her eyes shining with excitement. She lay on her tummy on the board, using her small hands to push herself along the dirt path. Her face showed pure delight as she glided past green gardens, feeling the cool breeze on her fur.
Wow, you won!
She rolled over a small bridge, the clatter of the wheels sounding like a happy song, and continued exploring new paths. After playing for a while, Lily stopped, her playful eyes scanning her surroundings.
Wow!
She spotted a mulberry tree with ripe, bright red berries calling to her. Without hesitating, the little monkey hopped off her skateboard and started picking the berries, enjoying the sweet taste of nature.
Yummy.
Meanwhile, back at home, Lily's dad had woken up. Not seeing his little monkey anywhere, he began to search, his face showing worry.
Ly ơi! Ly! Đi đâu?
Hey! Uh-oh.
He walked along the path, calling Lily's name, but there was no answer.
Ồ, đi đâu đấy con? Ừ? Đi đâu ra đây? Hả? Đi đâu? Ừ? Đi đâu ra đây? Ồ, cái gì đấy Ly? Cái gì đấy? Hả?
Finally,
Ồ, cái xe
he
Ly
saw
hả?
her skateboard stuck
Rồi,
in a
xe hả?
small ditch.
Cái gì trời ơi, xe rớt đây rồi.
With a mix of relief and a little bit of scolding, Dad kindly went down to help his little monkey get the skateboard out. He bent down and gently lectured Lily, his eyes filled with endless love.
Bắn cái xe rồi ha. Thôi bé bé đó.
Then he picked the little monkey up, held her close, and they walked home together, ending Lily's fun-filled day of adventure. Lost and found. The late afternoon sun
Lily!
cast a golden glow on the quiet village road. A small, lovely figure was walking along. It was Lily, in a cute traditional outfit with a teddy bear backpack, on her way home from school. But today, the familiar scenery suddenly seemed strange. Lily stood confused under a bridge, her big, round eyes searching for a familiar turn, but she couldn't find it. Confusion and a sense of being lost began to show on her little face. Every step she took on the dirt path felt heavy with worry. Tired and lonely, Lily sat down at the base of a tree. She absent-mindedly picked up a leaf and put it in her mouth, as if trying to find a small comfort, then threw it away.
Dad,
Just then, a vague fear began to creep in. A strange man on a motorbike passed by, looking at her curiously. Then he passed by again, this time staring at her. Lily's little heart tightened. Her eyes widened, her mouth slightly open, showing a mix of surprise and fear. When the man appeared a third time, Lily knew she was being followed. Her heart pounded in her chest as she kept a wary eye on him. Feeling desperate, she took off her straw hat and leaned against a tree, overcome with exhaustion and fear. In a panic, Lily ran into a nearby cornfield, trying to hide among the tall stalks.
Ly ơi, Lily.
And then, just when her fear was at its peak, she heard a familiar, warm voice. It was Dad! Lily was so happy she burst into tears. She scrambled out of the field and ran towards his open arms. The moment her dad found her, all her fears melted away.
Đi đâu đây, hả? Ly,
Dad gently bent
đi đâu đây,
down,
hả?
picked up her
Bà
straw
hết quần áo rồi
hat,
nè.
and placed it back on her head.
Mũ này, mũ rơi bà lấy tìm
Then
thấy
he
cho Ly nè.
swooped Lily up into a tight, loving hug.
Bế nè. Quay đây nào, quay đây Ly, quay đây.
Sitting safely in her dad's strong arms, the nightmare was over. She was safe again in the endless love of her family.
Kệ thôi.
After the dramatic adventure of getting lost, Lily and her dad took a taxi to go home.
Kệ đứng đi. Này, cầm lấy. Sắp tới rồi nhá, sẽ tới rồi. Chị sắp tới rồi nha. Trời mưa nó mới chịu. Đi nào đi.
Dad.
Đi con, đi con.
Sitting in the car, Lily seemed quite excited at first, curiously watching the drizzling rain outside the window. The little monkey pressed her face against the glass, her big round eyes fixed on the passing scenery. But the fun didn't last long. Lily started to act strangely. Her happy expression was replaced by a queasy, uncomfortable look.
Sao đi sao?
Dad noticed something was wrong and gently rubbed his little daughter's back to comfort her. The little monkey started making motions like she was about to be sick, her mouth smacking and her face scrunched up like she'd just eaten a chili pepper. In her dad's arms, Lily looked both pitiful and a little funny. All Dad could do was soothe and pat her, hoping his little princess could hold on until they got home. Finally, when the car stopped, Dad quickly carried Lily out. ending the stormy ride with relief for both of them. After returning home, this time her target was the delicious box of milk she had spotted. With impressive persistence, Lily began a spectacular climb up the patterned tile wall. But it seemed this mission was harder than she thought. After many attempts to cling, climb, and slide back down, Lily had to accept temporary defeat with a look of helplessness. Not discouraged, Lily switched to Plan B. The clever monkey used a small box as a step, then pushed a larger box against the wall, creating a very creative homemade ladder. And then the moment of victory arrived. Lily stood proudly on top of her ladder. But while she was busy looking for the milk, she accidentally knocked over a photo frame. Oh, no! Crash! The sound of breaking glass echoed. Lily jumped, looking in shock at the mess she had made. The little monkey tried to pick up the broken pieces, fumbling to fix it, but it was no use. After a moment of thought, Lily decided to destroy the evidence. Without hesitation, she quickly gathered the broken pieces of the frame. Clutching the evidence to her chest, she ran to the refrigerator. With a sneaky move, Lily opened the fridge door and quickly stuffed all the broken pieces inside. Hiding them behind food containers, hoping her dad would never find them. She slammed the fridge door shut, but her fear didn't go away. Imagining the scene of her dad finding out, Lily grew even more scared. The little monkey scurried into the bedroom to find a safe hiding spot. Finally, Lily decided to dive into the wardrobe, curling up among the soft clothes, holding her breath and hoping her dad wouldn't discover her disastrous mischief. After school, little Lily, in her neat uniform and cute backpack, walked home excitedly. But strangely, the large glass front door was shut. Lily ran to it, pressing her small hands against the clear glass and standing on her tiptoes to look inside, calling out, "Dad, where are you?"
Dad.
There was no answer. Worry started to show on her face as she looked up at the sky, as if praying for her dad to be okay. After trying to push the door open without success, Lily didn't give up. The little monkey's clever eyes quickly scanned the area and spotted a coil of rope nearby. A bold idea sparked. Without a second of hesitation, Lily carried the rope to the side of the house where a window was open. She looked up at the high wall, then at the rope in her hands, her face full of determination. With With a skillful and precise motion, Lily tossed the end of the rope through the window. The rope hung over the windowsill with one end dangling down. In a flash, the little monkey began her expert climb. Her tiny hands and feet gripped the rope tightly, and she scurried up. Finally, Lily made it to the windowsill. With a look of pride, she slipped inside the house, ending her unexpected but very smart and brave journey home.
Dad. Ahem.
Lily was sitting obediently at her desk, doing homework. The little monkey wore glasses, held a pen, and was focused on scribbling in her notebook. At the same time, her dad was in the kitchen with his back turned, preparing to make some milk.
Đi một xem nào. Đây xem đây. Rồi, ly uống sữa nhá, ngồi ngoan chưa?
He placed the can of milk powder on the counter.
Yummy.
Just then, a sudden gust of wind blew through the window, making the curtain fly up and knocking the can of milk powder onto the floor. White powder scattered all over the tiled floor.
Uh-oh.
Lily had nothing to do with this accident. Hearing the noise,
Oh my
Lily
God.
jumped and ran out to see the spilled milk.
Yummy. Oh no.
Đưa cái tay lên.
With a panicked and worried look, the little monkey immediately tried to fix it. Lily ran to the bathroom, where her dad was doing laundry, grabbed a small towel, ran back to the spill, and began cleaning it up with great effort. When her dad came out and saw the scene, he immediately assumed Lily was the culprit.
Lily, cái gì đây? Sao?
Lily, with her face smudged with milk powder, tried to explain her innocence with desperate gestures.
Quậy đúng không? Đây Ly quậy hả? Không ăn nữa, đứng đây xem nào. Đứng ngoan nào, khoanh tay lại. Ngoan.
The little
Ngoan.
monkey showed her dad the
Lily,
dirty
ngoan.
towel, trying to prove
đây.
she was just cleaning,
Đây,
then
đứng đây,
danced around
đứng đây,
and pointed
đứng đó.
everywhere, as if trying
Vừa
to
bác
tell
sữa
the
uống được
story
à?
about the wind.
Bác sữa Ly uống được à? Ly uống sữa được à?
However, her dad still
Làm
didn't
sao?
understand.
Không phải con làm đồ à? Hay là sao? Không ăn nữa. Bỏ tay xuống đây. Đứng im đó. Đứng im đây. Đứng im đó.
After being scolded, Lily ran off, her face still full of hurt and injustice. The story starts in the cozy space of the kitchen, where Dad, dressed in a chef's uniform, and Lily, in her charming red and white outfit, prepare a meal together.
Ly, bây giờ mình làm món gì ăn Ly nhé. Bây giờ mình làm khoai tây với đậu ha. Bây giờ Ly sẽ giúp ba bẻ đậu nhé. Và đi bẻ đi. Giỏi quá. Thích cái mũ hả? Đây là cái mũ cho Ly nhé. Đây con. Hôm nay mình ăn đậu nhé. Bỏ vào đây nhé. Để thôi bỏ đây. Đây con. Rồi, đó. Đây. Đi giọt đó. Đây con. Đây con. Đây một cái nữa nhé. Đây này, con bỏi này. Cái này dài con bẻ bớt đi nhé. Đúng rồi. Đây này, đây dài này. Thấy không? Đúng rồi. Bỏ kia đi con, bỏ kia đi. Bỏ kia, đúng rồi. Rồi tước cái dây đấy nhé. Đó. Đúng rồi. Đây Linh. Đó. Đây nữa Linh. Để đi con. Cái đấy bị giả đấy, đây cho con. Đây giả. Đây giả. Đó. Đây. Đây. Đây đi nhé. Đó. Đây nữa. Đây nữa đi. Cái đấy nhỏ đó, nhỏ. Đây à. Con bỏ đổ đi. Đúng rồi. Đây đi. Để nhanh thế. Để nhanh thế sao cho kịp. Con để đi. Nhanh thế sao cho kịp. Đây con. Cái hạt hả? Cái hạt đó con hả? Có cái hạt đấy ở đây để đi con. Bỏ đổ đi. Bỏ đổ đi ạ. Đây. Đây nhé. Đúng rồi. Giỏi lắm. Rồi. Đây nè. Đây đi. Em đủ chưa? Đủ chưa? Đúng rồi. Đây. Cái tem dài bỏ bớt lại nhé. Đây con, cái này đi. Bẻ thôi, không cắn. Bẻ. Đây này. Rồi, đây nữa. Đây nữa. Rồi, đây nữa. Đây được không? Giỏi quá. Đây được không? Rồi bây giờ mình cắt vào đây nhé. Cắt vào đây nhé. Đây. Lau này tí ha. Lau này tơ tí, lau này tơ cho ba nào. Đúng rồi, bếp giỏi nè. Cảm ơn đầu bếp từ đây nè. Cái tay nhá.
From meticulously peeling and slicing green beans to peeling potatoes and chopping carrots, Lily actively participates.
Rồi ngồi đi. Đây này, vào cái đây này không? Đây cái bỏ đi nhá. Bỏ đi đấy. Rồi nhà vuông nhá. Rồi bạn bỏ cái kia đi. Đúng rồi, đây. Bỏ xuống. Không phải đẻ đó, bẻ vào đây. Không cần đẻ đó, Đây đi con. Bỏ đây. Đây là cắt đi ha. Rồi bỏ đi. Đây nữa. Dài quá Hà Linh. Bỏ cái kia con. Đây đi. Đây. Đây. Rồi cắt đó. Đây. Bỏ đi. Đó. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Bỏ đi con. Bỏ kia đi. Bỏ kìa. Rồi cắt thêm nữa ha. Rồi đây cái bỏ đi. Bỏ luôn. Đây nữa Linh. Đây nữa. Bỏ đi con. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Đây nữa. Đây nữa Linh. Đây nữa. Đây. Bỏ kia con, bỏ kia. Đây. Đây cắt thêm tí cà rốt nhá. Cà rốt cho ta. Đây nhá. Đây cà rốt nhá, chào bạn tí nhá. Đấy thử này. Để mà bỏ cái nhé cái bỏ. Đó trở đẹp ha. Đầu bếp thì bộ tàng cái đầu bếp. Từ từ tôi chứ. Muốn phục vụ lắm nè. Bình tĩnh nhá, sẽ được ăn ngon thôi, tôi ngồi nè. Lau chứ nè. Cắt thì cái đẹp nhỉ. Vậy ha. Sợi nhá. Rồi. Đúng rồi. Đây nữa. 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 Đây đó. Đi mấy cái nào đi. Đây, vào bên đây. Này ăn nhiều nhé. Rồi, đi bên này. Đây kìa. Đây nắp này. Đây nắp kia. Đây đi. Này kìa. bí nhé. Đi về. Cầm cái đi nhé, thằng nhắn nhé. Lao đi, lao. Lao đi, cũng là lao. Chụp hình lại ha. Rồi ngồi nè, ngồi thì ngã nè. Nhé, để ha, đi nhé. Cái tiền đi đâu? Nóng đấy. Đây, đi đấy. Ngon quá hả? Ngon quá hả?
After hours of diligent work in the kitchen, the moment they enjoy their meal together becomes incredibly meaningful. The simple meal is imbued with unspoken affection and connection, a testament to the cooperation and understanding between Lily and her dad. Lily sits beside her dad, savoring the food she helped create, her eyes filled with satisfaction and happiness.
Đi cậu nhé. Đây rồi. Được ngon mà. Cho đưa nóng không? Không ngồi đi. Không ngồi đi, không ngồi qua đi. Đây, ăn đi. Đúng rồi. Đó. Ngon rồi đúng không? Đây. Ồ. Không ngồi rồi, ngồi gọn lại, ngồi gọn lại. Đây. Đúng rồi. Ngồi im đây. Đúng rồi. Đó. Ngon quá hả? Đây nha. Đây nào. Đây nữa này. Đây cà rốt nha. Đây coi. Cái này rán ha. Ở đây đi, đây đi, đây đi nha. Đây. Ồ. Đây đi, ăn đây. Ăn đây. Đây đi, đây. 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 Ngon không? Được chưa? Được chưa? Chơi nhé, chơi bóng nhé. Anh sẽ làm chơi này. Đánh ngay, đánh ngay. Mày, mày. Đó. Đây nhé. Đây đi. Đây. Đúng rồi. Nè. Được chưa? Nè. Đấy. Nè. Đi con, đi. Rồi đi. Rồi đi. Đó. Đúng rồi, đi bóng đi, đi bóng ra. Nè. Đấy, đi này. Đấy, đi chưa? Đi này. Đi bỏ đi. Đó. Đó. Đi được rồi, đi được. Đó. Hỏi đó, hỏi đi. Hỏi đi bóng rồi. Nè, bắt cái bóng nha. Đó, thấy không? Này, đi ra. Đó. Được chưa? Đi bỏ nữa không? Nè, đi đi nè. Đi bỏ đi. Em đi. Em đi. Sai rồi, cái bóng đó sai rồi. Đó, đi chưa? Nè. Đó. Này, đi nè. Đấy, gọi đi. Gọi đi. Đi. Đó. Đó. Đúng rồi. Đây, nè. Nè. Nè, bóng này. Bỏ lại đi. Nè. Gọi đi. Cái gì đấy? Hỏi nè. À, trời ơi. Nè. Nè, đứng đi. Rồi, đi đứng lên. Nè. Bỏ. Đó. Đi lên bằng kia. Làm gì vậy? Đi làm gì vậy? Đấy. Đi bóng rổ chơi bóng gì đi. Nè. Nè, nhìn vào này. Thấy chưa? Nè, đi ra đứng đi. Nè. Đi bỏ đi. Bỏ. Đúng rồi, cái bóng này. Bóng đi. Nè, bóng này. Nè. Bóng này. Đây. Nè, đi. Rồi, bỏ đi. Đúng rồi, cái bóng à. Bóng này. Bỏ đây hả? Đấy nha. Cái bóng này không? Đấy. Nè, thở một hơi này, thấy không? Chèn cái điện thoại lên nhá. Nha. Đấy. Này, lên này, đứng này. Đi đứng kia. Đi đứng kia đi. Rồi, đứng im. Đi. Nhìn này. Bắt này. Bóng đi. Sai rồi, chưa rồi. Để bóng đi. Để bóng. Bóng đi. Anh bếp này chưa kì vậy? Anh bếp. Đi. Đây. Này, đi đứng đi nè. Đi chào nè. Chào đi. Chào kìa. Đi chào. Đi chào nè. Xin chào mọi người nhé. Chào. Đúng rồi.
One afternoon, after a deep nap in the cozy wooden house, Lily was suddenly awakened by the pitter-patter of rain on the porch. A surprise shower had started.
Oh my gosh!
Seeing the clothes still hanging on the line outside, the little monkey immediately looked worried. Without a second thought, she quickly ran to get a basket and began her rain rescue. She carefully took each shirt and pair of pants off the clothesline, gathering them in the basket. Her hurried, busy little figure under the light drizzle was incredibly cute. Once everything was collected, she brought the basket of clothes inside, completing her task neatly. Her small actions showed how hardworking and helpful she was, truly a part of the family. On a quiet afternoon, a dark, shadowy figure, completely covered from head to toe, snuck into the house. He glanced around, his hands reaching for Dad's valuable belongings. From a hidden corner, Lily held her breath, watching. She knew right away this wasn't her dad playing a game. Her instincts told her that this was real danger, and she had to find a place to hide. Finally, Lily decided to hide in the wardrobe, quickly climbing inside and peeking out from between the clothes. The mysterious person walked down the hall and stopped right in front of her room. But just as the thief turned away, courage suddenly surged through little Lily. She couldn't let this stranger harm her beloved home. Without hesitating, Lily burst out of her hiding spot, grabbed a tool, and let out a piercing scream to scare him.
Hey!
Oh my god!
Startled by the fierce and chaotic attack from such a tiny creature, the thief was terrified. He abandoned his plan and frantically fled the house.
Hey!
Hey! Lily stood in the middle of the room, panting but with a determined look in her eyes, watching as the bad guy ran away. The little monkey had become a brave hero, successfully protecting the peace of her home. Another time, Lily was sitting by the window, enjoying a cool carton of milk. Lost in the moment, she accidentally dropped the empty carton on the ground outside. Immediately, Lily looked concerned. She quickly grabbed a small basket and a rope. And, without hesitation, climbed down to pick up the carton. After retrieving it, she climbed back up, brought it inside, and carefully threw it into the trash can. This showed that Lily was not only smart, but also had a great sense of responsibility for keeping her environment clean. The most touching story of all was when Dad was sick. Her big, strong dad, who was always so playful, was now lying still in bed, looking pale and tired. Seeing him like that, Lily's little heart seemed to ache.
Dad. Ahem.
Đi Ly. Đâu đó?
She rushed over, her little feet no longer bouncing with their usual energy. Lily climbed onto the bed, gently
nha.
nudged her dad, and then lovingly placed a kiss on his cheek, as if trying to whisper away his
Đúng chưa?
sickness and share her warmth.
Không uống Ly. Đầu có Ly. Đau đầu đó. Không sao đâu nhé. Không sao đâu. Buông tay. Đi từ đây nhé.
Dad.
With eyes full of worry, the little monkey ran off. And returned with an electronic thermometer. With a trembling hand, she carefully placed it on her dad's forehead. The number 39.4 degrees 6 flashed on the screen, a clear sign that he had a high fever, and the little monkey grew even more anxious. Without a moment's delay, Lily dashed off again, her tiny feet pattering across the floor. She returned with a tube of effervescent tablets and a bottle of water, things that seemed enormous in her small hands.
Dad.
Hai Lý. Lý. Mang gì đây? Ừ? Đây hả? Mang gì đấy? Thuốc hả? Tôi mở đi. Ừ. À, cái này bỏ thuốc vào đây uống hả? Ừ. À. Trong này, trong đây. Đó, đúng rồi.
When Dad groggily opened his eyes, Lily was right there, helping him drop the tablet into the water and watching intently as it fizzed.
Đây, cái này vào đây đi. Đấy. Đấy. Bỏ đây đi. Ừ. À, đó. Thấy chưa? Sao đi? Ừ. Ly nha, nha. Rồi bà cắt đi nhá, cái này nhá. À. Vào đây nhá. Ừ.
After Dad finished drinking, Lily tenderly pulled the warm pink blanket up to cover him. Then she just sat there, gently stroking his forehead and cheek with her tiny hand, like a little angel trying to soothe his fever and exhaustion. Her actions weren't just mimicry, they were filled with deep affection. It was priceless medicine for the soul, proving that Lily's love and devotion were far bigger than her tiny size.